So LeBron James' son is getting a lot of backlash on social media.
Bronny?
Barely. Yeah, Bronny.
Bronny? Why, because he sucks at basketball? Or?
I mean, you would think. Actually, being bad at basketball would probably make a lot more sense than this. He's getting shit because he took a white girl to prom.
What?
What's wrong with that?
Oh, this, you know, we're living in a time where it's not right. It's not white if you're right.
It's his son?
It's his son, yeah.
You know, all
are
the
they
black
not
people up
so-
in arms. It's not white. Why'd you take a black girl?
They're not allowed to date outside the culture or something? Is it like a rule?
Yeah, it's forbidden, right?
It's forbidden, right?
You know, some cultures like that. Like, I didn't know if there was something in, like, black culture or whatever. But I know, like, especially Asians, dude. Like, they'll be like, well, they don't say it out loud, but they're like, come on, man. Like, why are you not dating a Chinese or Japanese or whatever?
In 2022, though?
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
Well, it's like we went backwards, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like we went backwards. It's like, you know, when you talk about, like, interracial stuff like that, going back to what I told you my experience growing up, in the Bay, it was different. You know, I had Filipino homies that would date black girls. In Hunter's Point.
That's what I. You know what? NorCal's so mixed. Yeah. Because you go to Sacramento, San Francisco, everyone chills.
Man, my Asian partner, what's up, my nigga? Yeah. It's nobody tripping like, hey, you can't say, dude. Mexican homie, everybody is family. Vallejo, Richmond. I've seen some dudes with cornrows. Homie he's straight Laos. You know what I mean?
It's a really tight knit group.
Have you noticed that though? In SoCal, it's way more segregated.
Oh, man, SoCal.
It's getting
dude,
worse,
they were
yeah.
tripping. They used to trip like, what are you doing talking to the Mexicans? I'm like, dude, that dude from Sacramento, we cool. Oh, man. I'm like, dude. And then when dudes see me from down south, they're like, Big Herc, you're different, man. You're cool, man, but I can't talk to you because of homies. But you're cool. Because I didn't grow up like that, like with hatred in my heart because you're Mexican or you're white or this and that. I didn't grow up like that. But that's what they're pushing because the divide, it keeps people in control. So if they can make it seem like, oh, you this and that, man, when you like somebody, I didn't say, oh, I like you because, dude, you're a cool yellow, or you're a cool brown, or you're cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're a cool yellow, though.
You know? It's like, dude, you're a good dude. Divide the energy. You don't pick and say, I'm gonna wait for a black one to come along.
Hey, but there are people that do, though. You know what I mean? There are people
I'm throwing this yellowtail back. Yeah. Black one, come on. It's funny because everyone is giving him shit and saying, why can't he end up with a black woman like LeBron did? And then they pulled up LeBron's prom photo. He had a white date too.
Oh, man. You know, but I get the same shit. They call me a coon. Oh, man, you come with your white wife. You know, I get it all the time. Big Herc, you talking about you're for the black people, but you got a white woman. Damn. I can't have a white woman be down for trying to help you guys? Yeah. You know, I mean,
Who said that about you, man? I'll get him.
Get him, man. It's so backwards, man. Just the mentality, but that's the mentality that they like to have us, and they don't want us to have conversations like me in here kicking with you guys. You know, I wouldn't. You know, why are you kicking with them, dude? What are you kicking with who? What difference does it make? Yeah. If I have mutual interest, I'm not gonna kick with you, and all you do is talk about robbing somebody. You know what I mean? My people, you robbing. You not rob me. You know what I mean? Shit. So I gotta hang out with you because you talking about robbing. Yeah. You know, oh, I'm gonna rob him, man. You're not robbing my partner. Oh, so it's just like, make sense. Yeah. You're gonna naturally gravitate around people who have the same energy, vibration, viewpoints in life, and goals. Right. Now, I'm not gonna like go somewhere and try to say, you're my people. Man, get on the ground. Give me your watch, Bob. You're my people, man. Come on, man. God. I don't care, dude. You ain't from my hood. I had dude told me, you ain't from LA. You ain't from here. So what is it?
What does that have to do with anything?
Exactly. Yeah. But if somebody has your back, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's about like where we see stuff. Because people tell me all the time, oh, Big Herc, we just need to separate. We can't function with them. What are you talking about, bro? You don't even function with them anyways. You know?
Did anyone ever try to jack you outside of prison? Like, never? That's never happened.
Never got jacked. You know, I'm always conscious of like when I go out in public too, and like distance and people getting too close and just watching people at the same time. And but I've had people talk shit. Oh, I catch you, man. Blah 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 blah. See you in public.
On the comments.
You go comment warriors. You know what, man? I never growing up talk shit to anybody on the phone.
I'll fuck you up, man. Remember that skit? Remember that skit where they're like, you want to talk some shit?
Yeah. Gangsta hotline, bro. Yeah.
Oh my God. You see what they do on Clubhouse, right? Everybody talks shit. I'm Big So-and-so. And the FBI is like, okay, Big So-and-so. What do you say? He's going to kill this dude. Okay, watch him. Fake dudes is like, dude, who talks shit like that? That's women, right? That's God. Isn't that like these soap operas? Men don't talk shit. You handle business. That's it. It's all on site. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna even say nothing. But like to be talking shit, it's like, dude, who does that?
People want to incriminate themselves.
Oh my God.
Like the funniest thing, right, is like. So like when people want to act hard on camera because they're like, oh, we gotta represent, and I'm like, you're stupid. Like, why do you want to show that you're actually willing to hurt somebody or do something? Because then the cops have evidence.
Yeah, you're prime suspect number one.
The best thing to do is act like a bitch.
Oh, I love that dude.
He's the best thing to be like, oh no, I don't want to fight. No, that's not me. I'm a peaceful person.
Yeah, act complete opposite of who you really are.
And then it's like, well, if things happen, then they don't look at you, and that's the stupidest thing.
It's like I seen a dude on Instagram. This dude has a rocket launcher. Dude, you know they instantly went to his house? He's on Instagram. You ever see that? Black dude, and he's like, oh man, I just got this. I'm like, dude, is that a real rocket launcher? Who'd he buy that from? Dude.
He's all posting like this.
They're like, oh, you got heat comments. The 1,000 call, look at the comments, dude.
ATF was like,
Oh my God, dude, they.
Hashtag ATF.
hashtag don't you.
That's how stupid these dudes are. But it's like, God, man.
Hashtag ATF.
I don't get it, man.
Do you think what do you think changed to make something like LeBron's son dating a white girl like be
He's in
such a big deal today versus like 10 years ago?
Well, for one, he's in Calabasas, so maybe just the culture. I grew up when I went to high school in Huntington Beach. I was busting a lot of cheeks when I lived in Sacramento. A lot of girls, because Northern Cali is different. I moved to Orange County, totally different. Me and my little Asian partner, we were only two minorities there. You know, we kicked it. Me and my Vietnamese homie, we were best friends. But it was hard to get a date. All white girls. You know what I mean?
And that was Huntington Beach in the 80s or 90s or
And
because of Vietnamese guys killing your game.
80.
taking all your chicks. Yeah, it was way more racist back then.
Yeah, it was very like there was an Asian guy. His dad had a lot of money, so he was cool. He got to date a girl, but I didn't live in the harbor. So Huntington's like harbor. If you're harbor, black, cool. Yeah. You know, and I didn't grow up there, so I was an outsider. So it was kind of like I couldn't even find a white girl and I go to their house. Like you think about it, this is gonna be antiquated. That picture of her with that black guy. Who is this black guy? Janine went to prom with. So it was hard.
Janine.
So, but it was crazy. The day graduation, 10 white girls gave me their numbers. Because it was summertime.
Day of graduation, wow.
Dude, it's like, I've never seen you before. Hey, what are you doing this summer?
And you're just like, where were you this entire time?
I've been dry all this. No gun.
That was a great summer though. Huh?
I'm like, dude, it's crazy because it's like, so I understand. And because like naturally, if you're around that, you're going to be looking in, to me, if you see attraction, it's not like, if I see a pretty Asian, boom, it doesn't matter, Asian, white, if it's pretty, but
it's on site.
It's what you have
Gun her down on sight.
That's true. So you're not going to go like to Inglewood to go get a prom date.
It is. It's a lot of travel time.
There's not travel time, like a jack,
I didn't know people still did that shit though. Why don't you date your own kind?
But they're stirring that up again because they want to keep us like, there's a big thing right now where like even like a lot of black women, like by the time, if you're not involved in a relationship, by the time you hit like your 30s, they say the odds of you being single for the rest of your life are like over like 80%.
Wow.
Because of just like how it's structured and how like black men dating outside their race, and now they're starting to like see like there's other options, and and they a lot of them blame it on the Kardashians.
Well, they could date.
Black women can date outside their race too.
They could date whoever.
They could, but they always say, "Oh, I want a strong black man." Blah 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 blah. But then they get you, nigga. Did you clean the house? How much money you make? I make more than you. So it's a lot of, dude, it's really, it's like, how much you make? It's a lot of shit. So when you're up and coming, typically the black women might make more initially, but then like, she made good money, but you drive trucks, you might get money, but you're a truck, you have no status, you're a truck driver. You're this and that. So it's
solid fucking money driving trucks though. You make some solid fucking money. Yeah.
But I'm saying as far as like,
status, yeah.
Like going out in public, like, so it's a lot of that where it's backfiring now because now there's less men. You got brothers going down to Panama, getting Panamanian women. They're going over here to Vietnam, getting Vietnamese. I mean, they're doing other type of options.
Yeah.
It's worldwide.
Down south it's a little bit different. You have a lot of, like when I went to Detroit and different places like that, it's different though. You don't have the intermixing like that.
Oh, really?
No, you don't have it. It's different because of how that's set up. In a lot of those states, it's at college. where you might have that. You know what I mean? Because the athletes and stuff like that. But like typically, like if you're in like Alabama, different places, you don't see a lot of the interracial stuff going on as much. Which I would say because of the West Coast and how more mixed diverse. It's just different. Like how we get down in Northern California, I haven't seen that anywhere else.
That's true. Yeah. Northern California is super mixed. That's true. Yeah.
But Baltimore, I knew guys in Baltimore, they've never talked to a white girl, never had an Asian friend. They've never even had interaction with a white person on the street. That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
Where's Baltimore?
Maryland.
Oh.
So Maryland, it's like totally different, bro. It's like, damn, I used to talk to dudes down south and they'd be like, oh man, we ain't never been over here. I'm like, dude, they're in a bubble for real. So culturally, we're so much more advanced.
Because we're in a bubble too out here, really.
We're in a bubble, but we're an educated bubble where you're having conversations.
It's a mixed pop bubble.
It's a mixed pop. Yeah. So we're so much far ahead. Like literally, just articulating just what you guys here, I could tell you, probably our public school system is probably equivalent to almost like they're private.
Yeah.
In certain areas, Orange County, certain areas, because of just how it is.
I'm LAUSD, bro. I went through some fucked up schooling.